Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, Godfrey.
Trust. And what you say is true. Godfrey. Could be dangerous.
Hey, yo, I just want to say real quick, welcome to InGodfreyWeTrust Gas Digital Network. Everybody, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the podcast. You subscribe to the podcast with promo code Godfrey. You get a week for free. Tuesdays and Fridays, 10 p.m. Eastern. And you know, hey, you know what I'm saying? I got some cats on my, what's all that damn noise? I got...
That's Ali over there with his lunch. He brought a lunchbox for some reason.
I got some people on my, I got some cats on my, who said, yo, man, we got to come through, man. We want to rap with this brother. I said, you got to come through. I got my man to my left right here, Rip Michaels. Rip Michaels, ladies and gentlemen, executive producer of, comedy producer of the Nick Cannon Morning Talk Show, one of the producers of Wildin' Out. Has the big shows, has sold out the fucking Barclay over 4 or 5 times. They got a Rip Michaels Day in Brooklyn. That's what his numbers do from my hometown, Chicago. And we got to his left, Ali Siddiq, Houston, comedy legend, my man, Ali Siddiq. And man, this is an honor today. This is real shit. And there's some shit that's been going on in the past day, which came at me like a motherfucking train. And I have a special guest out here, and I'm really happy and honored that you are on this episode, my friend. And I want to introduce you. We talked today earlier, you know what I'm saying? People are like, yo, man, I heard you had some beef. I said, beef with what, man? Fuck y'all talking about? But this man right here is a rap god, first off, has represented the South like to the utmost, as multi-platinum, super multi-platinum. God damn, been rapping over 20-something years. I'm a fan. I have you in my fucking playlist when I go to the gym. And I love your movies, the whole nine, bro. And now I welcome you to the Comedy Factory, the one, the only legend, Mr. T.I. T.I. Tip, what's going on, sir? I salute you, brother. I salute you, brother. What's happening,
man? Likewise in return, man.
What's happening, bro? You know, so you know, the past day, shit has been going down because it all started with, you know, I saw you about 2 weeks ago in Atlanta, and it was a Thursday. So on Thursdays I usually do, like, you know, you do a long set because it's only one show. And so I was like, yeah, it's Thursday. Oh, someone's bothering.
Nah, I'm straight.
Okay, so it was Thursday. So it's Thursday, and I was like, you know, we do one show. You could go do an hour and a half. There ain't no other shows over there and shit. So I was doing about hour 40. Nice little sweet. I did hour 40. That's what we do on Thursday. It's a warm-up show. So boom, I get off stage and my man Artie Fuqua, he goes, yo, T.I. He wants to go up after you. And I was like, T.I. For what? Like, it was like, you doing comedy? What the fuck? I was like, it's his town. Fucking let him go up. And so I went back to the green room, whatever, and I said, I hope it comes back. I want to get a picture with T.I. Fuck that. Get a picture and talk to him. And I said, is he doing comedy? Okay. And I didn't go in because that's just me. When I'm a headline, I don't even watch the comedians that are on my show. I just don't do that. I just don't watch it because it's like, you know, we working at McDonald's eating the fucking food. You know what I mean? I just don't. It's nothing against anybody. I just don't watch. So I go, I've never seen that. Someone go, unless the headliner himself goes, yo, I got a special friend in the fucking, I want to bring him up, boom, boom. So you know what I'm saying?
If I may.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, in regard to all that part of what you were saying, there's a valiant explanation.
Yes, sir.
But it's not even necessary. The only thing I must say to start this conversation,
yes, sir,
is exceptions are made for exceptional circumstances. So whatever rule you speaking of, I'm the exception to it.
Got you. So now, and that's, you're right. And as a person of comedy tenure, I'm gonna say, well, that's a little strange, but I didn't say, nah, he can't. I said, nah, this is his town. Shit, let him go up there. Shit, that's all I said. And so what was said on my podcast was misconstrued as if I was downing. I said, I never downed him, dude. I just was talking about the comedy culture. I didn't down T.I. I'm a fan of T.I. He's a fantastic artist, plain and simple. I was just talking about that night as a comedian. That's all I did. I didn't put you fucking down at all. But they're going to take it and look like I've downed you, but I'm not that dude to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And today we talked, and I said, first off, at the top, I'm going to apologize that you took it the wrong way, because people like to twist shit. And of course, people were coming at me like, what the fuck? Yo, did he go off? Did he go off? I think it went off. Yo, so what did you good? You want to say something?
Yes, I would love to.
Yes, sir.
So
go ahead.
what I would say is, okay, it wasn't that I thought you were getting on me or anything. It was just, as a rapper, we call that shit sneak dissing. Like, that's how it came off as subliminal.
Okay.
And for one, I think you guys are ill-informed.
Mm-hmm.
So what I heard the young lady and the young man on there saying that, okay, well, usually people go to open mic nights first. Usually people pay their dues and do this, that, and the other. And to be honest with you, if you wanted to know the path that brought me to the stage that night, I think it would have been wise for us to have that discussion before you went speaking on things that you ain't even know about.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So I started comedy. K-Dub threw me up at the open mic night, man, probably about now 5 weeks ago.
Okay.
He just threw me up on stage, and from my seat to the stage, I figured out what I was going to do. I freestyled for my first time on the stage for 35 minutes.
Right.
Okay. And after that, he said, man, people like you. You should come back. And from that day on, I had been doing stand-up, pulling up, popping up on stages every day for at least 4 weeks.
Right.
And now, the thing about comedy, it's just like any other industry where it's about putting asses in seats.
Yes, sir.
So if I bring more attention to the room because I'm there, it brings more attention to all the rest of the goddamn comedians that's in the room with me. And I've stood next to brand new comedians, and I've had people, OGs in the game, like Dante Nero asked me to come open up for him at the Ontario Improv.
Mm-hmm.
I've had, the Shaq Comedy All-Star asked me to come, and not just because I'm T.I., because they heard about, they heard that I was decent.
Right.
And of course, it's gonna bring more eyeballs to whatever event that they have. Of course, it's gonna bring more notoriety to whatever event that's going on at the time.
Right.
And that's something that I can't help. I'm not going to, whether they want to come see me tell jokes or whether they want to hear me talk about my life.
Right.
Whatever it is, they in there for a reason. And the only motherfuckers got a problem with it is the motherfuckers that wasn't there. Only motherfuckers got something to say about it, the motherfuckers that wasn't in the crowd. And if you was there and came in there and said, I heard him, he wasn't shit, y'all.
Right.
I can respect that.
Right.
Because I consider you a motherfucking G.
I appreciate
And when I say
that.
G, I'm gonna say a giant in this shit.
Right.
Like a giant in the comedy game,
Yes,
because
sir.
you've been doing it. And not just for how long you've been doing it. I watched you myself rip that motherfucker for an hour and 40 minutes.
Right. Right.
And I respected that.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
No doubt. Yeah.
And after I got off stage, when I was backstage, it was such a pleasant exchange.
Hell yeah, it was.
It was such a pleasant exchange, and I appreciated me and you. Felt like you appreciated me and me. So I was, forgive the term, flabbergasted when I heard, like you're like, hey man, I wasn't going in there to watch him, man. I ain't make me look small and I'm like, bro,
Right.
come on, man. This ain't the same nigga I met backstage.
Nah, see, that's
This ain't the same person I met backstage.
And I totally get where you saw that and it was not. And I know as a rapper, in the rap game, you know, motherfuckers throwing in little lyrics, boom, boom, boom. Was that meant? Because even Donnell Rollins, who I've known for a long time, I've done shows with Donnell, and Donnell, one of the funniest motherfuckers around. That's my man. Even Donnell threw a jab at me. He said, "Well, there's just some motherfuckers that just hating on you." I was like, "Really, Donnell? Really, I was not hating on you at all." I said, if it were anybody, I just don't go watch a person after I headline. I'm done. It's just for that moment. But if I wasn't headlining, I would have been like, "Oh, T.I.'s going on. I'll go watch that shit." That's what I would have done. I think it's thing. Okay. I'm talking about as far as me just getting off stage and being done an hour and a half. I'm done. I'm sitting in agreement. But I'm like, I want to meet T.I. though. And I'm waiting. That's why I showed you mad love. I said, and then I asked you, I said, "Man, you really trying to do this?" You said, "I've been doing this shit every fucking day for day." I said, "Cool." That's what I said. Because I was sincere about that shit. Because, you know, a lot of times, and you know this, it's like the rap game. There's some motherfuckers that should not be rapping. And I'm sure you go, "What the fuck are they doing?" You know what I mean? This is my art form. What are they doing?
That ain't for me to say.
Well, yeah, but to yourself.
No, that's not for me to say.
Okay.
It's not for me to say who should and shouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's for the audience that got to enjoy a show. If I think somebody's trash, the audience goes crazy.
Okay, so go ahead.
It was not the point of you saying you weren't going to come see me. Like and it wasn't the point of you saying that you didn't want me to come on stage. It's the tone in which it was a very condescending tone, and it was really, to me, kind of like, again, I'll say it, it was a different person than the person I met backstage. And I felt like any kind of discomfort you may have felt, and if I crossed the line, I felt like you would have said that then. Like, "Hey, bro, I know you straight. I know you just getting in this, but you know you ain't supposed to go up after the headliner, right? If you had something to say, I feel like you would have said that right then."
Yeah,
I wouldn't expect it to be all smiles and shits and giggles. And then when I turn my back and now I see you, the same person I met, took a picture with and all that shit.
Yep.
And now it's like, "Oh, well, he shouldn't have came up. And that's the rules and da-da-da-da-da-da."
Nah. Okay, now,
that
first
shit,
of all,
that.
I see that. I'm not a two-faced dude, first off. And that's why I said, I need to talk to you right away. Let's talk face to face. And I'm man up on my shit. That's why I apologize at the top. And I told you that. I said it's just the way comedians talk. And I'm not dissing you at all, because there's motherfuckers that have been dissing you like, why the fuck is he doing comedy in the first place? I wasn't doing that. I said, "Hey man, it's his town. Let him go up." I did not get mad. I just went, let him go up. I was done as far as a performance and doing my shit. I said, let him go up. And I said, even if it was another comedian say, "Hey, this dude wants to go up," I said, I'm not gonna watch them because I'm done. As far as a headliner's concerned. Now, if I wasn't headlining, I'd have been like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch." That's all I'm saying. But not to put you down, not to be condescending to you, because I was not doing that. And I knew, because as soon as they said, "Well, T.I. made a video," I said, "I bet you it's the shit I said on the fucking podcast." And they misconstrued it. That's why I wanted to tell you.
That means you knew you were wrong, sir.
No, but I knew, you know how I know when people are going to twist my words, because a lot of times on social media, people do that and take a little part of some shit and go, "Yeah, this is what he said."
I'm going out what I heard. I ain't going out what nobody else said. I'm going out what I heard. The words that hit my ear came out your mouth. I'm going off that.
Telling you out,
nothing to do with
and I'm
nobody
telling you
else
out of my mouth that it wasn't a condescending thing, to let you know that, because I respect you as an artist. I respect you, and I'm a fan.
I appreciate that.
And
now, but how about this? How about this?
Sir.
Let's talk a little bit about, you know, what you said about, you know, because there's people who really, really hating on you. And first of all, fuck them.
Right.
All right, let's just get that out the way. I don't give no fuck about how nobody feel about what I'm doing. Can't nobody give me no approval or disapproval about what I should or should not do.
Right.
If you don't like it, nigga, come get me off stage then. If that's how you feel. Or let the crowd boo me off stage. Wait till I get booed off stage. You know what I mean? And then you'll have a leg to stand on. But until then, as long as the motherfuckers in the room enjoy themselves in the rooms that I'm doing, shit, nobody has shit to say. I don't give a fuck how long you been doing it. I don't give a fuck what you got there had to go through that I don't got to go through. That's your problem. You think I'm gonna dim my motherfucking light so you'll be comfortable? You think I'm gonna motherfucking not do some shit that I know I can do so you'll feel good about yourself? Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Right.
That's how I feel.
You have every right to feel that way.
As I digress.
Yes, sir.
As I digress, I'm here to love everybody. I'm here to bring peace, profit, and prosperity to the whole motherfucking game. All ships rise with the high tide. And just to be honest with you, if I'm speaking frankly, I've brought more attention to comedy, especially the underground scene.
Sure.
Since I've been doing this shit. It been more motherfucker paying attention to the people and motherfuckers who been hitting me, Ronnie Jordan, Tyler Chronicles, motherfucking a bunch of motherfuckers been hitting my line like, hey, bro, you setting this motherfucker off, bro. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Whatever you doing, keep doing it.
And we know that.
And
we know that's
I
gonna happen.
can't help that everybody's path is different. And all the comedians who feel like I'm taking opportunities from you, that's your motherfucking problem right there. Cause I ain't talking about you necessarily, unless you feel like that.
Now, hell,
but hold up, wait a minute. All you comedians who feel like I'm taking opportunities from you, that's your motherfucking problem. You think another nigga can take an opportunity from you. Nigga, what's yours is yours. Nigga, it's up to you to goddamn get out there and perform for it and go get it.
There it is.
Nigga, what's yours is yours. Can't nobody take nothing from you.
Right.
Can't nobody take nothing from you, man.
Hey there, auto mechanics and super cool do-it-yourself guys who work on their own cars. I want to tell you about rockauto.com, the online store with every auto part at the best prices. This is your one-stop shop for everything auto parts. Rockauto.com has been in business for 20 years, and they make it easy to find the parts that you need at the best possible prices. No more talking to counter guys who need to order your parts, aren't really sure what you're looking for, never have quite what you need, and then after all the hassle, will charge you storefront markups. At rockauto.com, you can easily find everything you need, and whether you're a mechanic, an auto shop, or working on your own car, everyone has access to the same incredible pricing at rockauto.com. So if you're a car guy right now, go to rockauto.com and check out all the parts available for your car. You're going to have so much fun looking at car parts. So once more, go to rockauto.com. No promo code needed, as their pricing is already that good. When you order, make sure you tell rockauto.com that you heard about them on the Gas Digital Network and Godfrey We Trust podcast. rockauto.com. Let's get back into it.
If you've been doing this shit for as many years as you've been doing it, and all of a sudden I jumped in the game 5 weeks ago, and you think I'm the reason why you ain't where you want to be, nigga, you is the motherfucking problem, not me.
Yeah, that's not even where I was going at all.
I ain't talking about you per se. I'm talking about the people who you said.
Yeah, there's really some, because I don't know who they are. They would say there was some comments.
I'm talking about them niggas.
Yeah, got you.
I'm talking about them niggas.
Got you.
I'm talking about them niggas. But again, I think you're ill-informed, because I heard what somebody said on the podcast was, he ain't even did no open mics. He ain't even, nah, bro. I've been doing bar and grill. And first of all, and he ain't put in the work. He ain't made the sacrifice. Let me tell you one thing. The day I came and showed up at the show what you was on, I could have been somewhere picking up $100,000 to hop on a microphone in front of a DJ. And I chose to, instead of doing that, come and do that shit that I did for on that show what you was on for free. How many motherfuckers is making $100,000 sacrifice? How many motherfuckers make $100,000 sacrifice?
True that. You're right. I can't argue with that.
So man, so I don't think it's fair or appropriate for a motherfucker to come tell me what the fuck I am and ain't doing to pay dues. I ain't paying the same dues as you, because nigga, you ain't me and I ain't you.
There it is. There it is. Everything you're saying, you're right on point, bro. I'm just saying that what I said specifically. So you're not in my way. I just said, I headlined. I'm done. Not what you're doing with your life.
Bro, you deserve the headline. You deserve to headline.
Appreciate that. I just was talking as a headline, like I'm done. I'm done. I headlined. I'm done. Now, if I wasn't headline, I say, let me go watch him. You know. And I even said, we were talking. I say, he's comfortable as fuck on stage. I said, man, he's very comfortable on stage. He's a storyteller. Cool. I was wishing you well. I was It was just
How
that
you know I
night.
was comfortable on stage if you didn't come see me?
Because I saw the videos of you. I saw videos. I saw videos of you telling stories. I say, he's really comfortable. Ha! I seen videos of you. And
Hey, man, listen, bro. Hey, look, can I tell you something?
Yes, sir.
I have a whole lot of admiration and respect for the world of comedy.
Yes, sir.
I have a whole lot of admiration and respect for the people who participate and who've mastered the art of comedy.
Yeah.
I've been observing, analyzing, and supporting comedy from back at the first, since 559, really. Bruce at 559, when I was a teenager. Since the first Uptown Comedy Corner that Earthquake owned, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
when non-hosting was the host. You know what I mean? Since Grand Hustle had our own comedy night at the other Uptown called Tripping on Sundays. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes,
when
sir.
Lil Duval was the host.
Okay.
Man, bro, I've been in the game, and everybody who's moving around in the circuit is like, man, shit. It's about time. We always knew you were so close to the universe that you had some kind of passion in you. Everybody can see that except for the motherfuckers who, you know, just want to get there, have their dick in their breath just because they feel like somebody is taking the opportunity from them.
Dick in their breath. It's kind of funny. You guys got a question for any questions here? Huh?
No, I'm a T.I. fan. I used to do the stuff with Lil Duval and a lot of those different rooms, Grand House. I remember all those nights, and that's why I put personally. I heard T.I. killed it on the Shaq All Star, and I just put T.I. He can call Clay. I just put him on my Barclays Center show. That's been 10 years strong, sold out shows. I got him at the Barclays Center on April 9th. So
dope.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, I was like, yo, this is a beast. I love comedy. I love anybody that want to get in and do the same hustle as me. And when I hear they're doing dope, I'm right with it. So I have to stand behind him. I've seen him at every single show. And most people, when they have those nights, they don't be at the show. He was at every single one.
Yeah. And my thing, too, is you're in front of a lot of people. That the pressure is even worse. You're in front of a lot of people. Like, you're starting off with, okay, it's packed as fuck in here. You know what I mean? A lot of us started.
No, that's not true, though, brother. That's
you do the smaller? I thought you were doing bigger shows.
Hear me out, though. But just hear me out,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Just hear me out, bro. Man, I've performed in front of 10 people.
Okay.
At a bar and grill. If you've ever been to, what is it, Lure, wherever K-Dub be hosting at here and there, Blue Lagoon.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first place I went up. It's a bar and grill, bro. It'd be like 15,
that's
maybe
what's up.
10, 12 people
That's
in
what's
there.
up. I always thought you just did big ass shows. I was like, damn.
Do you find it?
Nah, bro.
Wait.
I did. Listen, I've done.
Difficult?
Oh, wait, here's Ali Siddiq.
I did small ass shows for every day for about 2 to 3 weeks and got my shit together. And motherfuckers saw me and was like, yo, you doing this shit, bro? Man, come pull up, because they want to see it themselves.
Right,
and when they happen to have an opportunity to see it, I would assume they thoroughly impressed.
Yes.
And they're like, well, damn. And the word get around. So another motherfucker hear me or hear about me and say, hey, that nigga Tip probably need to come check him out. So guess what? Chris Spencer called me to the Comedy Store. He said, hey, nigga, you hitting stages? I say, yeah, bro. He say, man, where you at right now? I'm like, well, I'm in LA, but he like, well, you going on tonight? I'm like, man, I get. He say, I tell you what, don't do Chocolate Sundays. Don't do the improv with D-Ray. You need to come to me. I got a very small room, intimate, let you get your confidence together. I said, man, where you at? I'm on my way right now.
Yeah.
And I made my way there.
Mm-hmm.
As I made my way there,
you can see me?
I got on stage.
Can you see me?
And I did about 30 minutes. And afterwards, he said, how dare you be so good?
Oh, wow.
I tell you what, man, never mind what I said. Never mind what I said. You can do any stage you want to do. You do any stage you want to do. You go up there, you do that set, man, with that, what I just saw, you can do that anywhere. And then I went and did Chocolate Sundays.
Yeah.
Tore that motherfucker up. Then I went and did D-Ray Room on Monday night at the Hollywood Improv. Tore that motherfucker up. Then I went to the Ontario Improv with Dante Nero. Tore that motherfucker up. Like, and then the Shaq Comedy All-Stars hit me. Like, hey, man, I hear this man out here, doing better than we expect.
Right,
so
right, no.
We want him to have a special guest spot.
And that's, hey, yo, you're a prodigy then, because your ability, I wasn't doubting the ability. I'm telling you, I know what you're talking about. I just want you to let you know, it was Thursday night and I finished doing an hour and 40.
You on mute.
Can you hear me? Yo, this damn, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you. What you say?
Yeah, I'm not doubting your ability at all. I'm just telling you.
A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
No.
14 seconds. Wait a minute. Yes, you would, because you played 14 seconds of a set of jokes that I was working on. You played 14 seconds, and then all y'all, you stopped the video after 14 seconds like,
14
Yeah,
seconds?
that's it.
How you know it's 14 seconds? I watched you for
Because I
5
watched the
minutes.
video, I can count. Because I
I
count.
watched you 5 minutes. What are you talking about?
No, what I'm saying is you play 14 seconds on the same podcast.
Oh, I'm talking about when I watched you on
play
my
14
own.
seconds and you and your constituents, y'all played 14 seconds. Yeah, well, pretty much. That was it.
No.
Man, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Come on, bro.
Come on, T.I.
Come on, bro.
Stop.
Research.
I
Nah,
watched
that's what
you
happened, though. Go back and watch it. Everybody go back and watch it. Everybody
Well,
go
go
back
and
and
watch that, but I watched you on my own, T.I. Is what I'm trying
I
to tell you.
understand that, but you didn't tell the people that. You didn't say, hey, I watched him on my own, and that's not his real set.
Okay. Listen, didn't doubt your okay, go on, say something. Dante, this is Dante Nero.
What's happening, T?
What's going on, King?
What's going on, baby? I think what happens is a lot of times in comedy in general, there's a lot of motherfuckers that get in it, and then they on the short time, and everybody goes, all right, well, we running the motherfuckers doing comedy all the time, and what happens is once you in it, like what you said already, I actually did a little research and I watched. I think you was talking to I forget who you was talking to, but you was like, yo, I'm getting ready to pull up here to do a spot.
Yes.
When you consistently are in the game, everybody accepts the fact that there's always that apprehension. I think because there's always motherfuckers who think this game is easy. And they jump in the game. And when you're consistently on stage and you getting that grind in, then it ain't nothing nobody can say if you getting that grind in. I know motherfuckers that are not funny who I personally respect simply because motherfuckers are still in the grind, getting these shots in the head because they still in the game. So I didn't think I know that you personally didn't know the etiquette of that. I mean, but somebody should have told you that, or even after the fact, they could have said, "Yo, there's an etiquette. There's an etiquette to everything." And so, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Nah, I understand and I respect that. I understand that. I respect that. I have a lot of respect for the game. I have a lot of respect for the people in the game.
But you can see that.
What I wish would have happened is someone to have me in a conversation and ask me, hey man, what has your journey in comedy been like?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How did you start? You know what I mean? Where have you done shows at? You know what I mean? Like ask me these questions instead of making all of these blind and wrong assumptions. I have one. And because I feel like that is, to me, where that's what a misinterpretation. Because believe it or not, man, hey, Godfrey.
Yes, sir.
You and the people who you around, your circle, y'all like the seniors in high school. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all like the seniors in high school. So if I'm a freshman and I come in here, and I'm a freshman coming in here, and I let the seniors say, oh yeah, nah, man, I heard this nigga was like this. I heard he was like that. Man, they gonna take your word for it. I ain't necessarily just talking to you. I'm talking to the people who listening to you. Because you have, in the comedy game, you have a big voice. So guess what? I'm gonna need you to get that voice correct when you're speaking on me.
Gotcha.
I would say something to that, T. One thing about this game, and about this game in general, there's niggas that say all kinds of shit. The proof is in the pudding. It don't matter what motherfuckers say. It don't even matter what Godfrey say. If Godfrey say this nigga stinks, I gotta go see him again. Even if I say I see somebody that I think stinks, when I see him and the motherfucker's funny, I'ma go to nigga funny. Or I'll even say the nigga got funny. I'll change up simply because this game is just like any other game. You show and prove. It don't matter what nobody say. There's niggas right now that are more famous than God, than a whole bunch of niggas.
Not everybody thinks I'm funny. Not everybody thinks I'm funny.
But get what though? That's just like I had real niggas that I respect. Call me like, hey, bro. Like, man, it don't matter what bruh say, man. You know what I mean? Bruh he ain't no authority. Like, and I'm like, nah, man, I respect him just based off what I've seen of him. You know what I mean? I respect him based off that. And I know that he has a large voice and he has the right to voice an opinion on behalf of comedy because of the work that he's put in. So I don't want him to be getting me wrong. I need him to get me. I need him to get me all the way right.
Right.
So that's why I felt like, you know what I'm saying, I had to speak my part, man, because
I get it.
I felt like you were ill-informed. I felt you didn't have the information.
Got you.
And I felt you were making decisions in a vacuum, and you were bringing opinions out of the side of your neck in a vacuum. And also something that you say he's not a real comedian. And if you'd heard my set, part of my bit is I'm not a comedian. I'm a superstar.
I know that.
There's a difference.
Of course.
Had you heard that, you'd have no reason to say these types of things.
Well, like I said off the top, I said I apologize man to man.
And I accept.
And I said.
And now you can let me open up on your next show, and we'll be
Yeah,
great.
okay.
He's an open. He's like a
Hey, man, well, he learned the game already.
Well, T.I. does a nice 40 on you, so. And T.I. and listen, and T.I. and your superstardom, I don't fucking sneeze at, you know, because I was just as frantic to meet you, and you know that. So it was like, yo, this is dope. But me saying, oh, he's not a comic, I'm like, is this gonna be one of those things where he's gonna fuck it off?
In the pan.
Yeah, that's all. And then when you said, nah, I've been doing this shit, I said, wow, cool.
Yeah,
that's what I.
But
Ali's
I
gonna
would say
something.
that.
Ali's gonna say something. Ali Siddiq wants to say something to you, T.I.
What's up, T.I.?
Sure.
Man, this is the. Do you see how in comedy, because you've been around K-Dub, Ronnie Jordan, you know, you've been around a long time. Do you see how people, we talk shit about each other regardless.
Yes.
We gonna say some shit about each other. We gonna say, hey, whatever. The thing that had made the whole thing go wildfire with other comics talking about it, people on platforms talking about it, is because it's gonna be those things that people, because you are a superstar, it's people that's been fucking basing their whole career off of getting on that goddamn Chocolate Sunday show.
Yeah.
And you walked right up and got on it, and it hurt them.
I didn't walk right up.
No,
I didn't walk right up.
I understand.
I didn't walk right up.
I understand that part.
I did the Saturday night first.
I understand.
Saturday night
even
first.
Even that Saturday night.
Perform on the Saturday night, and then they called me.
Well, let's go blanket it. All them rooms that you did in LA.
Listen, I can't put your shoes on to play ball in.
Right.
I'm not.
If you wear a size 7, I wear a size 10.5. I can't wear your shoe to play ball.
Understandable.
I gotta wear my own shoe.
You
gotta wear your own shoe.
But in the comedy game, can you see how the other comics in the world are going? How it set the platforms out. Whatever Godfrey did, set a whole platform out, which probably made people want to see you more on the stage. But when it comes to stand up, it's things in this game that hurt people. Like when the Kings came out. When the Kings of Comedy came out in 2000, fucked up everybody's career for 10 years. And then after that, Chris Tucker, it's like that should be hurting these niggas, T.I. That should be killing niggas, man. That should be killing.
I would.
Not everybody, but a lot of niggas would be killing.
Can we hear the comedians? Because I don't want to just make it about me. I don't want to just make it about me. I don't want to just make it about my opinion, because we can go back and forth all day about our isolated opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can't not, like, the prestige that you have in the rap game and as an actor and all of that stuff. I mean, everybody uses whatever they got to get on stage, but there's niggas that been trying to get on Chocolate Sunday for 3 years and can't get on Chocolate Sundays. But what I would say is, the fact,
that ain't my problem.
I'm not saying it is. In fact,
that ain't my problem, bro.
Doug, if I had the catalog you have that nobody wants to give you the verses, but I ain't gonna get into that. But
man, yeah, what no.
But
hey, listen,
I would use it. I would use that prestige myself. I will say this though, the difference in walking in the game and being able to do 30 or 40 minutes is a difficult.
What does that sound?
It's Jet.
What happened?
Did you just hear that?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead.
Can you hear me, T?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Hello? I hear you just fine.
Okay, I'm sorry. What I would say is when you're getting long time, right? What happens is, and this is just something, who the fuck am I on? Nobody know who the fuck I am, but I would say when you get heavy time, like when you come up the game and you doing 5 and 7. You do 5, you kill 5, you do 7, you kill 7, you get 10, but you don't get that until you've learned to kill it. And I would just say something to keep in mind is let me finish.
I don't want to hear that shit. I tell you straight up, I love you, and I respect your journey.
Yeah.
I respect your path, but that ain't my path.
No, that's not what I was.
Fit in your little path.
You didn't let me finish.
You can't make me fit in your path.
I'm not trying to.
Want me to talk for 30 minutes. I'm gonna talk for 30 minutes.
Okay, who's that on there?
That's not what I'm.
Because that's what you had to do.
T, that's not the point. That wasn't the point I was
Can
making.
I say something, Dante?
Okay,
and I'll explain this to you, right? Like, T.I., I've known T.I. for a minute. I put him on the K-Dub's there. K-Dub, we put him on the Wild 'N Out tour when I was doing the Wild 'N Out tour. When I heard, you can't get mad at me. Like, my shows are the biggest comedians ever. Like, I do the Barclays Center. I've sold out every single arena in this country. There's not one basketball arena I have not sold out. So when I heard that he killed the All-Star, I reached out to Clay and was like, yo, I heard it was dope. I think he's funny as hell. I want to put him on my show amongst Bruce, Russell Peters, Anthony Anderson. That's the lineup I put him with. And that's because I reached out to him. He didn't reach out to me. So you can't get mad if Chris Spencer reaches out to him because we hear these things. And it's not because I'm the same comedian. I stood in line with you but I stood in line with you at the comic strip. I stood in line for weeks at a time and told to go home and then come back again and beg for 5 minutes. But when someone reaches out to you, that's them wanting them on their platform.
That wasn't the
so
point.
it's not a person. Let me finish. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
But it's not that you should feel away. It should feel blessed that someone has that opportunity because that opportunity honestly opens up opportunities for us. It really does because now more momentum comes to Chocolate Sundays, more momentum comes to Mondays.
That was
and more
not
people.
The point I was making. What the point I was making is that there's in comedy in general, there's an economy of time. And the economy of time, when you don't have time, when you don't get time, there's an economy of time that ultimately, it's not that you can't do 30 and make it tight, but when you're learning, when you're coming up in the game and you're learning.
Hey, can I say something to you?
Yeah, sure.
You talking that crowd before you walk shit, and sharks were born swimming.
This was just something of 20 years in the game that I was just trying to say. It's something to just keep in mind. If it don't matter and it don't ring true, it don't ring true. I'm just saying.
I respect it when it's time to respect it, bro. Okay. But I'm not gonna feel that way with you just telling me I should fit myself in a smaller box.
That's not what
to
I'm
make
saying.
people like you comfortable.
I don't want to be comfortable. I'm not uncomfortable by any of it. Honestly, I'm not.
Okay, I don't want to talk no more. I appreciate the dialogue, and I thank you guys, and I respect you guys.
Hey, Tip.
You guys for allowing me the opportunity.
He wants.
Hey, Tip.
They want to
Hey,
talk.
Tip. Let me say this. Let me say this to him and everybody.
Yes, sir.
You ain't got to stand in no line in no Chocolate Sunday. I walked up to Chocolate Sunday, was on stage in an hour. I ain't never had to wait in no line for no comedy ever in my whole career, 20.
Right.
Plus, we ain't gonna make up no lies like nobody go up after the headliner. People put people up after headliners all the motherfucking time, nigga. Like, we not gonna run with that lie. That's what we not gonna do. We not gonna run with that lie that nobody go up after the headliner. That's a funky whole lie. That's a big lie. We put niggas up after sorry headliners or boring headliners or just if a headliner really ain't shit all the time around the world.
Right on.
That's true.
No, but
that's real jam.
No.
There's been a lot of bullshit.
But I'm gonna tell you, cause it's K-Dub, right? What's up, man?
Yeah. What's happening? Hey, Godfrey, let me say this. Hey, Godfrey, dark skin. Fuck with you the long way.
Here we go.
No, but listen.
Here we go.
Hey, Godfrey, I'm going to say this, Godfrey. I'm going to say this to you, Godfrey.
Yes, sir.
I always fuck with you, and I told Tip that. I said, but Godfrey was wrong for spitting them angles on you because it ain't that much respect in this motherfucking comedy game at all, period. This is a shit game. So that's that on that. This shit'll get shitty for any fucking thing. Well, niggas selling this shit for nothing, man. So we not gonna act like it's etiquette in this bullshit that we doing. Let's stop lying and playing. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I we straighten that out real quick, but I never tripped.
Yeah.
I never tripped that he was going up. I just said, oh, he's going up. I said,
I'm saying, but I heard y'all in comedy how you keep on putting this headliner shit in there. Everybody know nobody give a fuck about no headliner in the world. Headliners is like trash. Like nobody cares no more.
Okay.
Like you know that K-Dub, man.
I got you.
Like nobody gives a fuck.
Okay.
Not me. I'm talking about the world. Gary Abdul, nigga. Gary Abdul don't give a fuck.
Abdul never gave a fuck.
Nobody.
You
Yes, I never met a nigga that gave a fuck. I ain't never met a. I see people acting like they give a fuck, but don't nobody give a fuck about a headliner.
Hey, Tony, is it Tony Baker?
Yes.
Oh man, Tony, what you gotta say? Chicago, what up, boy? Say something, Tony. Oh,
Unmute the phone, Tony.
Tony, unmute your.
Okay,
Unmute the shit, Tony.
Y'all got to work with me. I'm old.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was in here peeping game, and I'm glad y'all hashed it out. First of all.
Oh no,
great.
I wanted to talk to him, and I wanted
no
T.I. to give me the business. So go ahead.
I got no issue with T.I. doing comedy or anybody else that want to do this shit. What the hell is all that noise? Y'all hear that noise?
You hear echoes?
Was that me?
Okay. Oh, you good? Go ahead.
Yeah, you got to hear. Okay,
Y'all hear me? All right. I got no issue with T.I. doing comedy whatsoever. They ain't gonna take no money off my plate or a lot of other plates.
No.
It's just another comedian in the game. If you want to do it long term, I wanted to say this though: T.I. will get cheat codes in this game, and he has to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Given that he is a superstar, he is gonna get cheat codes.
Yes.
Like, even though he is funny right off the rip, he has to acknowledge and keep it real that he will get the cheat codes.
Yeah,
you see T.I. step in the building.
Dante.
We got
Yeah.
T.I. Y'all
Yeah, hell
go ahead
yeah.
on stage.
That's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen.
Period.
And so as long as he recognizes the privilege that he has as a superstar,
Yes.
then it's all good.
It's a K-Dub laugh. K-Dub laugh.
You could be an absolute assassin.
With all due respect,
Funniest
Tony,
thing alive, but if that showrunner don't know who you are, you still might not get the stage time.
True.
with all due respect, Tony, I do acknowledge that. And I don't think that it's something for me to have to come to terms with. I think it's something for everybody else to come to terms with, so they don't feel no way about it. I'm right fine in the skin I'm in.
But you do know you got that privilege. I don't know why I almost said white privilege, but you got that superstar privilege.
He don't got that.
He said I almost said white privilege.
He don't got that white privilege.
Yo,
Because
Hey, man,
you see
it's
T.I.
rich
come
privilege.
in, you gonna be like,
It's
yo,
rich
you want to do
privilege.
some time?
it's what?
It's rich privilege.
Yeah.
It's because, like, you know, I read in my studying, like, I got some books and shit and some things that Donnell Rollins and other people who I respect gave me some shit to research and to read. And one of the main points that I saw that I held near and dear to me, that I felt like applied to me more than anything, it says, when you can't be funny, be interesting.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah.
No
You
doubt.
dig what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So y'all motherfuckers could be way funnier than me, but my life is incredibly interesting, and I got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, no, we
You see
know
what I'm
that.
saying?
First of all, like, Bernie Mac told me that at when I started in his club in Chicago. He said half the whole thing is motherfuckers being interested in you. That's half the fucking battle right there. If you're interested in you, so you're right about that.
He was T was absolutely respectful of the game and paid like, I don't see what the problem was. I really don't. The fact that I think what everybody's nervous about is they figure like he wasn't respecting the game, and he said that from the very beginning. I respect the game. He said that about you. He said, and if you're around the game and you respect the game, then man, work.
Ronnie Jordan. Hello, Ronnie. And also, T.I., I said I want to come to Atlanta and be safe, so it's your town.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, Ronnie.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all doing all right tonight?
Hey, man, I'm good, man. We talked yesterday. What's going on, man?
Yeah, the thing I be thinking we be forgetting, fellas, is we are in the service industry. Motherfuckers be having horrible days, and they be looking to us for relief and fucking, relaxing. Like, niggas love to laugh, forget about their trouble and all the shit they got going. And like, I didn't know that until the pandemic. Motherfuckers hit me like, bro, I was depressed as hell. I was tapping into y'all podcast, so I saw you live or somewhere else. And it's like, nigga, why are we doing this much extra bullshit to a subgenre? Like, the white boys is kicking our ass.
Word.
And we gonna kick the only millionaire in the back that want to goddamn fuck with us. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life, to me.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're
And
right.
that's all I got to say.
Is that all you got to say? That's it, Ronnie. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie, I don't see any of you anymore. What happened?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here. Keith.
Yeah, but we don't see you. We don't see visually. We don't see anybody on there.
My shit is. I got my shit unmuted. I got.
Oh, there you. Now you're back. Tony's
All right,
there.
Jack Thriller in there too.
Tony's back. Ronnie's back.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, we're behind the ball on so much shit, and it's like, my nigga, we ain't got no scripts in yet. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like,
My thing, and Ronnie, this is it, and I talked to you about that. It wasn't a hating thing on my part at all. It wasn't. I maybe I came off. It sounded like that, but I apologize at the top, and I said, I came off I said it the wrong way, but it wasn't like, what the fuck is he doing comedy? No, I was just talking like a comedian.
No. I hear other shit, and I'm like, dog, this is a grown ass man that wanted to try another skill.
Oh, you said you heard other shit from other?
Yeah, other comedians is like, but why? And this and that. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about what nobody doing.
Yeah, that's corny. I know one thing about T.I. is he's a serious dude. That's never, ever not been known. He's a serious dude, like for real. Like, you know what I mean? And when you see T.I. laugh, you just go, oh, he's laughing. Because most of the time, I don't see T.I. laughing about shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know he's a serious dude.
Respectful.
So, he's serious about whatever the fuck he does. You know, and especially with the stuff he does outside of entertainment. The stuff about, buying land in Atlanta. All the pro-black shit that he does. The progression of his family. I know he's a serious dude. I know he's a serious dude. This nigga try to
give us reparations, Godfrey.
I know. I was watching him and Killer Mike. I was watching him and Killer Mike the whole time for the past 2-3 years. Him and Killer Mike on that real pro-black shit. You know what I'm saying? I know that.
This nigga wrote a letter to Lords of London, had his attorneys and them write a letter on behalf of niggas.
Yes, I know that. I saw all of it. I mean, you know what I mean?
Come on, man.
That's why I fuck with T.I. because of his mentality and all the pro-black shit, because that's the type of shit I'm on. I mean, I'm going to see the minister on Sunday for his last speech. You know what I'm saying? In Chicago.
This nigga bought Bankhead Seafood, Godfrey. You understand? This nigga bought it. That shit was gonna die. That shit is a landmark, y'all. Like, this shit different, bro. I'm like, nigga, I talked to that nigga every day before he was gonna go up. I was like, nigga, why you ain't went up yet? Go up. What the fuck? Like, you got an interesting life. This nigga went to jail twice on TV. Like, how the fuck I want to hear this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
of course.
I want to hear the stories.
Of course.
I want to hear the stories. This nigga still raised his family and did a good job. He got sons doing shit.
Oh man, he's a great dad too. I watched I watched the reality show. I watched all of that shit. I'm a T.I. fan.
This nigga looked his wife in the eye and said, "But were you at odds with him?" Nigga, that was the coldest shit ever.
And you know, the comments are gonna be like,
on TV.
The comments are gonna be, fuck Godfrey this, and people are gonna be opposite. Like, that was a good conversation. I knew it needed to have a conversation. Shout out to Nick Cannon for making that shit happen today, because Nick Cannon made it happen right away. And that was important to me, because I had said, let me face the music, motherfucker. Let me tell this motherfucker for real. You know what I'm saying? Because I do respect him. I respect his whole, artistic passion, period. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't mean to sound condescending and none of that other shit. And I'm not backtracking because I'm like, oh shit, it's T.I. I'm being honest with him, And I just want him to know that. And of course I wish him well, man. I like when motherfuckers do well.
I'm glad y'all fixed it, man. I'm glad it was fixable.
Yeah,
I'm glad it was very fixable.
Well, when T.I., when T.I. makes a video and starts talking all philosophically, you go, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Because T.I. is very careful with his words, and he doesn't go too fast, and he goes, and they sink in. So you go.
It depends on what he got the camera at. If you in trouble, if you got the camera down underneath him, you did.
Right. It's like when Snoop Dogg puts the camera over his nose. I go, oh shit.
If it's this angle, nigga, you fucked up.
I can't see you. Which angle? What's that angle?
Right here, the looking.
Yeah. That's that. And then when I saw him, I said, oh fuck, he's outside. And it's gray outside. I said, oh shit. Incredible. So yeah. But I want him to know that.
If I may say in closing,
yes, sir.
Man, if I may say in closing,
yes, sir.
When you hit me earlier today, when Nick hit me, and he said, "Hey man, Godfrey right here, man, and he want to talk." I said, "All right, cool, no problem." and he put you on the phone, and then, you know, we FaceTime, and I say, shit, to be honest with you, it's important for us to have this conversation publicly because it's a public matter. And it's important for the world to see black men resolve our issues.
Yes, sir.
Amicably.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Express ourselves to one another, get our points across, and not be trying to tear each other down.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Because, to be honest with you, we all should be uplifting each other.
No
I ain't
doubt.
really got
No
nothing
doubt.
against you. I ain't trying to take no food off nobody's plate. I'm trying to bring profit and prosperity to this shit. Because to be honest with you, I don't think it's enough motherfucking money to go around in this bitch. I think we can come in this motherfucker and get there and run the numbers up. You know? and like I said before, all ships rise with the high tide. You dig?
No doubt.
So if I see a way to contribute, man, I'm going to try to help you and everybody else on here. And another thing is, I ain't made a dime and I ain't looking for no money. Like, I'm in this because I find peace in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a freedom. It's a different expression, a different extension of... It's a different extension of the gifts I feel like God has given me.
Yeah. So, T.I., let us know when you're producing specials.
But I thank you. I thank you for giving me the opportunity or you know, sharing the opportunity with me to get on your podcast.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you came on, brother.
Tell you how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And now, you know what I'm saying, we finna go on tour together. And you know what I'm saying? and the shit gonna be, you know, happily ever after. So I really fuck with that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You know, and I wanted to, I knew I was gonna be, I know how T.I. was gonna talk to me today. I said, yeah, I'm gonna do that because I'm the same way. And I appreciate you coming on my podcast because that was a privilege because my numbers will go up because of you. So fuck, it's not the reverse. So I appreciate you coming up on my shit. Ronnie, I appreciate you talking to me yesterday. Tony Baker, you know I love the shit out of you. I love all of you dudes, and that's real shit. I'm not fake with it at all. You understand? I'm not fake with it at all. What are you going to say, Ronnie?
Hey, Godfrey, when Tip did the first cover show, I said, the promoter peel you off that 300 yet? Hey, this nigga watch cost $100,000. Them niggas be like, hey, you did your thing tonight, baby. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. This nigga $300.
Welcome to Comedy Money.
Incredible.
But we don't know. We normally do $250, but you tip, baby.
Yeah, man. I'm glad that we had this talk, man. That's real shit, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I think we're pretty good now. You guys can.
Hey, ask Rip. Can I get on the Barclay show?
Okay, let's do it.
You can get on.
I didn't stutter, Ronnie. I had you on it a long time ago. Ronnie, I put Ronnie on when me and Cardi B had that show. I put Ronnie on that. Then we did that, what's the name, in New York. So, yeah, always, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
Man.
Tony,
I want to pop outside the right way.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations. When did you start this Riff platform, Tip? When you start this Riff thing?
Man, it's been about, let's call it 18. It's been about 18 months, man.
Okay. Did he pause?
Yeah.
No, you can.
I said, when'd you start? Pause.
I don't know, man. I'm just so glad to see T.I. laughing, man. And
I like when he's laughing.
Because back on Sunday Grand Hustle, he wasn't laughing at nothing.
When you selling your own shit.
Damn, he don't laugh a lot, that guy.
I'm just happy it's that he's
He don't laugh on the Sundays. Ronnie, you
My
did the
thing
Sundays.
is, how is he going to handle?
checking
The
all these
scary
niggas.
part is when he gets heckled, his motherfucker he will keep talking shit. I'll be like, oh no.
No, you know how
It's going to be a different kind of ball game when he gets heckled. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I think that you should stop heckling me expeditiously. I feel that you are having problems with me and interrupting me each time. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Ali?
Shout out Ronnie Jordan. February, go look at his unprotected set special.
There you go, Ronnie Jordan. Unprotected sets on Epics.
Yes, on Epic.
Season 3, episode 2.
What day?
It came out February.
already out.
It came out February 11th. Go back and read.
February 11th, Ronnie Jordan, everybody. Ronnie
on
Jordan,
Epics.
go watch Unprotected Sets on Epics. Do you understand? Hey, Tony, what you got? What you got coming up, man? Your videos, the animal videos are the fucking greatest, man. That shit is so damn funny. You know what I'm saying? And also my condolences to you, brother, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm on tour right now. You can click the link in my bio on my Instagram. I'm coming to your city or your area. I'll be in Tacoma this month, Birmingham, Alabama, Louisville, Kentucky, Louisville,
not Louisville, Louisville.
So just check out my comedy tour. That would mean the world to me. I got 2 podcasts. I got stuff going with Kevin on Stage Studios.
Yes,
I'm just doing too much, but you know, it's all there for y'all to see.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate all you young men in here. Hashing it out.
Damn,
and
Tony
having a
Baker in
dialogue.
this bitch.
Tony motherfucker.
All you young men, you know, we young.
Yeah.
We spring chickens out here.
Spring chickens out here.
I'm
man.
into that. I'm into that.
Hey, everybody on this live had a 2-way page. I'm gonna just let y'all know that. Everybody on this live had a 2-way page.
I had a sidekick. I had a sidekick. Oh, T.I., where you gonna be, baby? Where you
Man,
going?
I just pop up on stage just arbitrarily every night. So I'm gonna go to
Arbitrarily.
I like tonight, probably a bar and grill I'm gonna hit. I was just at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. Keenan Thompson was doing something, he pulled me up.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, on stage last night. Like, I just try and get my reps in, bro. I just try and do.
There it is. Well,
I try and get there, go in there and work. And most of the shit that y'all be seeing online is me working on my set.
Of course, we know about the workouts.
So, you know, I pretty much being judged out practice, but I don't care nothing about it. I love it.
But we know the practice, and I say he's very comfortable on stage, boy. Very comfortable. And I know about the practice and the working out of the shit. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the comedy family, my brother, and I'm glad we got this shit. Bam!
You know somebody grinding.
Period. I love you, and you know that. That's why I want you to know that, and I respect you, bro.
Well, you know somebody grinding when they say bar and grill.
Bar and grill. When you say bar and grill, yeah, you really
I'm going to spot it, but that's the grind.
No. It go when it's.
That's where I started. That's what I'm telling you.
It get worse than bar and grill.
Wait till you say the laundromat.
You need to come to New York.
Niggas just say.
Watch it to the lunch, man.
No, watch it.
I don't think I ain't gonna make it to the lunch.
How about the pizza shop?
Yo, you ain't came to that New York run yet. You come to New York run, Ronnie will tell you it's different. We do it at the car wash.
Sushi spot.
We do it at sushi spot, Jamaican car. I done had niggas perform in the back of a car for a nigga. He's like, I just need 2 niggas to do comedy for 10 minutes while we drive from Long Island to the Brooklyn. I got a nigga that want that 150.
You Rip, you know you ain't pay nobody 150.
Hey Godfrey, you got Rev Run in there killing, nigga.
Yeah, Rev Run.
Ain't nobody safe.
Down, boy.
Nobody's safe.
My nigga got that crocodile coat on here.
It's ill, nigga. It's ill.
Oh God, he said Rev Run.
Appreciate y'all though, man. Thank y'all.
Yo, no doubt, man. Nothing but love, yo. You guys.
Hey man, hey look, Godfrey. And
What's up?
thank you for doing this on real. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for bringing this conversation, this dialogue to real.
Yes, sir.
That's what this platform is for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No doubt. I support. It's real. I walk the walk, bro. And even with miscommunication, we able to solve our shit without it being some rah-rah fuck shit. You know what I mean? So, all right, man. Hey,
this was cute as shit, bro. This was so goddamn cute.
We all giving a hug? Are we hugging? Are we hugging? Hey, hug, hey. Nah, Tiff's like, pause on that shit. Pause.
I don't just go hugging in Atlanta. You can't hug in Atlanta. You gotta adapt. You hug somebody in Atlanta, you in a relationship.
I'm gonna hug my old lady, man.
Hey, okay. Hey, is that your boy? Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, what's up?
That's the comedy judge right there.
Hey, Ty, we're friends now. We're good now. Okay, we're good now.
I didn't. Glad to hear.
Yes, thank you. We're good now. You know, we're good now. Yeah, it's all good.
He got Wi-Fi in the Rolls Royce. I didn't know it came with Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi
On his way to a bar and grill with a car that costs more than the bar and grill. You should tell them to come do comedy at the car. Just roll the window down, do your set.
He got a Chick-fil-A in that bitch, boy.
Yo.
Well, if you ever come to New York, more than welcome to the
Tap
run.
in with y'all boys.
All right.
Yeah, man. I catch y'all later, man.
April 9th, Barclays Center.
Peace. So everybody's
Peace
watching
to the
this.
real OGs. We at.
Yes, sir. Dayton Comedy Club for me this week. Dayton Comedy Club. Dayton, Ohio, Funny Bone, boy. The 25th and 26th, y'all. Come through, motherfuckers. This week, Dayton, Ohio, Funny Bone, 25th, 26th. Then March 3rd through the 6th, New Brunswick, Stress Factory, bitch. Stress Factory. I don't know why that's that hard. Sorry. March 3rd through the 6th, Stress Factory. Ali is killing me. He's tired. He's dead. And then, yeah, that's it. We good?
Oh, what I got popping? Oh,
We can keep talking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yo, man, this was important for me. You guys, thanks for coming. Yeah. That was nice of you guys coming. And, yeah, man, I just needed to do that because that shit came at me like, they were like, hey, did you see the video? Did you see the video? I said, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's done. I didn't run away from it. I knew I was going to get a good lashing, and I took it. It's like, take your beating, stupid.
Nah, it was dope. It was dope, man. Honestly, and just to see you stand on your own for the culture and everything, that was really dope, man. And both of y'all, it is. I remember coming into it, looking up to all y'all. I remember Dante, looking up to Ali, looking up to you. I remember what it's like, man. It was a struggle. I wish I had that opportunity.
A struggle, dog. Every day.
I remember Dante used to look at me like, nah, Rip, come back next week.
Well, it's. Nigga, you give up so much, nigga. You give up so much to do this. You gotta love doing it. And I think as long as a motherfucker show you that he love it, and it's not really, it don't matter what you think, but you accept the niggas who love this shit and do this shit. Nigga, I lost my first wife on this.
Really?
Yeah, doing comedy. She was
Really?
like,
I thought it was the cheating and the bitches, but no, it was the comedy.
well, nigga, it was that too.
Yo, Ali Siddiq is struggling. Are you tired? You beat?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
But listening to the conversation, because
Yeah.
I'm just sitting back listening, and I listening to the whole story. That was my whole thing. Listening to the whole entire situation, and sitting back like, okay, because I didn't hear the podcast, I didn't hear, whatever. I just knew how the firestorm started with you. Then it went to other comics and why, give me perspective of why they would feel like that. Mm-hmm. But other than that, it's comedy is a prostitute, and anybody can have her, and it's just like that.
Yeah.
And I continue to keep saying it. People have to. You can't say what's good or bad no more. All that is out the window. The door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people gonna do, period. And then somebody called me and said, yo, nigga, didn't you write 45 minutes for Carl Payne?
You wrote for Cole?
He was right, but the money was good.
I didn't write for Cole. I wrote for Carl Payne. And he got on, and he's still on stages. And I wrote some stuff for him. Then I stopped, and because I'm busy, I'm doing my thing, and he always called me a deadbeat father. He's like, you're a deadbeat comedy dad. He's like, I just left him at that. So
at 40, and it was done.
Yeah. You can take that. You can run that for at least
shot up the club
20
and
years.
left.
You can run that 45 or 20 years.
Yeah, you sure can.
I've seen niggas do it.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then he had a lot of stuff. I just really punched up some stuff, put some stuff around, and he, people was going to see Carl Payne.
Right.
So, I had to think about that when somebody called me and said,
Let me check myself.
Didn't you?
Right.
I said, man,
damn,
don't say that.
We not talking about that.
I wrote, and then I went even deeper than that. I wrote 10 minutes for a white dude that they hired me to do a show for the Tea Party, like 1,000 Tea Party people.
Damn.
And he wanted me to write 10 minutes for him. And we met at a restaurant. I wrote this little 10 minutes. And then he put some shit in there that I didn't write.
Nigga.
I remember
Put the niggas in afterwards.
when he went out there and said that shit. And I'm still coming up after him. That's the whole thing. I'm still coming up. He went out there and said that shit and said,
Wow.
y'all want to hear a good joke?
Jesus.
And said, Obama. And I'm backstage. Them motherfuckers fell out. Because that was when Obama was president.
Right.
And I'm backstage, and I know what I was going to open with. The opening has changed. It's changed. And I don't give a shit about this check. I walked right out there. Hey, do y'all want to hear a really good joke? Bush. 2 times. If the people was pissed, and went on and did the rest of my set.
Shit.
And I don't give a shit, man. Comedy it is what it is. People have done a lot of shit in this business, man. And once you think about it, it is what it is. Yeah. Ain't nobody gotta pay no motherfucking dues no more. Especially you don't even have to be a superstar not to have to pay no dues.
Followers. You can just get up with followers. You can. It's
true.
Yeah, but you don't. You want the respect of your peers.
No.
You don't give a fuck.
That's
Personally.
changed. That's done.
People don't give a shit.
No, I'm not saying people. I'm saying if you the real artist,
It's done.
You
It's
want
done.
to.
Because I'm gonna tell you why it's done. Because what happens is now you get to perform for your own people.
Yep.
So now,
No,
now people are killing it. They may come on your show and eat it, but they are just. I've seen people sell out a whole spot, and you'll watch it like I didn't see them do one joke, but they're.
That's not what I'm saying.
their
As an
followers
artist,
dying.
If I do a bit and you say
I get
that's
all
I'm
what
saying.
you say. But this is the thing.
That's not the business end of it.
It is now.
This is the thing.
It changed.
It is a comic. This is a comic that don't give a shit about your respect.
I get it.
What about this? He don't care about no peers because he's not even in that circle. He's never been in the circle.
Right.
You know what? And you know what he do? He's the warm up for a TV show.
Okay.
And driving Maserati and living his goddamn life. He don't give a shit about respect from none of you motherfuckers. None of like nigga. I just cashed my from Monday to Friday I worked. And I just put $600,000 in the bank. I don't give a shit about what none of you niggas saying. You don't know. I don't know.
Got making $600,000.
$600,000 for a warm up.
Hey man, some of these motherfuckers making a lot. Be the warm up for the Ellen show.
It's
$500.
$2,500.
Is it
$25 a week, right?
For the
20
show?
per show.
Per show.
Per show.
It's scale.
So wait, how many shows you
it's
doing in a week? About
They take one a day, right? 1 or 2 a day.
One or two a
So
day.
it's 5 a day.
And
5 a
then this
week.
thing what he depositing at the end of the week?
Yeah.
So you making $5,000 a day
5,000 a day.
times 4 days.
Times
You
4
in the
days.
talk show lane? It's 4 days.
I did that. I did
Yeah.
Cosby.
So think about it.
Nah, I did warm up for years. I never got that, but I've seen what
I didn't get that much.
I've seen what the other people got.
It's 25.
I've seen some people get some man.
I filled in. That's how I found it. I filled in because I've done warm up for God so many years. MTV, Beach House, you name it. I did it used to do it for the VMAs. Anything Viacom had for the longest, I did it. And then I got to fill in for a comedian. I'm not gonna say his name. And he was like, "Yo, fill in to do warm up for premium blend.
Premium blend. Comedy Central.
And I did the warm up for that.
Talk about Drew Frazier. Nigga, come on. Everybody knows Drew did the warm up.
He did.
Right?
He did my warm up.
So I fill in and they doing a half an hour specials. And he was like, "Yo, we gonna split the check." And I was like, "Oh,
Damn.
the split was $12.50."
Okay. From Comedy Central.
I did 6 minutes. When MTV warm up, I
You
used
do
to be
a
out
dance
there.
contest?
I used to be out there for days. MTV would throw you out the beach house. You'd be out there be like, "We going to lunch. Keep these kids here."
Yeah. In
I
the
was
heat.
6
So
minutes.
you like hosting the whole
what's the-
thing, keeping it, man.
Yeah, I
What the
know.
warm up getting for prices right?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh my God, scale.
Right.
Scale them, but he's been there for years because when they get one warm up, they keep him forever.
They keep. You know where Louis Dix?
I don't think he
Louis Dix was the king of the
He's
warm-ups.
getting regular
What's
pay.
it called? It was Ryan Reese did the warm up.
No, I
Ryan
forgot.
Reese
for
So he started with that. Now he probably getting like, who knows?
A lot of cats. Yeah.
And they warm up is easy. They don't even in their warm up. They don't do like when I was a warm up. I didn't know any better. I did joke. I thought I had to be a comedian.
Yeah.
I didn't know all you do is give a T-shirt out.
No.
Or say where you from.
Do a
you
dance
guys think
contest.
you-
I know. I did jokes.
Man,
Dude,
the
that's
neighborhood
fun.
warm up he do some stand up and he do the warm up for the neighborhood. I said no, it's watched him and be like, I wanted to know what it was like.
This
what a warm-
CBS?
for the neighborhood, the said show.
Said show. Wow.
Yes, the one I watched him. He going up and down the thing. He
Yeah, that's what I
doing
did.
jokes and giving out candy
with
and
the
shit.
people,
I'm sitting
yeah,
there
yeah.
like this, like, what?
Yeah.
What he getting paid? But he been doing it forever. He's like a legend in that.
You know, I when I did Cosby CBS, man, they didn't let people dance. I couldn't pass out T-shirts. You had to just talk to these motherfuckers. And you had to tell jokes, and I ran up and down the aisles. You can ask questions like, where you from? Blah, 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 blah. But there was no dancing, no singing, barely any of that shit. I was literally pulling jokes out of my ass. And you had to be clean.
Yeah.
I was literally, and I did mine was an 8-hour joint. I did the first taping was like 4 hours. The second taping was another 4 to 5, depending on how long Cosby took breaks. Because that motherfucker took some breaks, man. He'd be like, fuck, another 25 minutes or some shit. People are like, how the fuck are you doing it? I said, I'm not trying to get fired.
A lot of models. You got to take a long break.
So yeah, man, that So I mean, you know, it's not. And my whole thing, it wasn't even hating on him at all, man. It was
you
just,
went back to that?
No, I'm just saying. You went back to the, just to wrap it up. Wasn't hating on it.
That was hilarious.
I
We
give
back
a
on
fuck.
that.
I give a fuck whether motherfuckers
Each his own.
respect what you do in the game. I mean, I get it's not the money thing, but nigga, if you don't have the respect of your peers, nigga, what the fuck is you doing artistically? And I get you get the paper.
But you gotta think, in his instance, he already has the respect.
Right.
He's coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
But you
think
got to
he
get
fit-
T.I.
I
get the
think
respect
he
of his
fits-
peers because he produced it
Yes,
for
but
so
I'm
long.
saying-
You did Grand Hustle something when Lil Duval. You never did it when Lil Duval had it. Then K-Dub had it. That was the only thing in Atlanta. People used to fly down just to do that. They used to pay $500 for the headliner.
You know,
and they would bring one comedian in. I'm the only person that did that. The Grand Hustle when
I
Lil
never-
Duval had it, and then K-Dub had it for a while.
I never did.
I haven't done mass
I did it
majority.
once when I was down. But I mean, I'm just saying.
And he would be there. There wasn't no
Yeah.
like nonsense where he ain't there. He would sit there every week and be there.
Yeah.
So that's why he got the respect for putting up so many people. Look why he took Little Duval's career. Look where he took K-Dub's career.
Who's this? You talking about?
T.I.
Yeah.
T.I. put Lil Duval on the map with that Grand Hustle stuff.
Yeah.
He did. So that's where the respect comes from those people like you see K-Dub,
No, I get it.
Ronnie
I get it.
Jordan, the people in that town that really know
Knew that
the
he put them up,
history of
yeah.
it. So that'd be like if we was up here and Bob Sumner wanted to start doing comedy all of a sudden.
Let's not
Look
put
how many-
Bob Sumner in it.
No, but I'm saying like somebody that's produced a lot of stuff.
I get it, but I'm just saying you like even when I was producing before I was doing comedy and I was putting up things. I wasn't doing comedy, but I was so in love with doing comedy that I was like
So then
adjacent.
you got to understand Tip. And
I get it.
So he did all that for comedy.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
like you
I
fell in
get
love
it.
with it. You started
He
doing
fell in
it.
love with it.
But I think it's my personal thing is I think it's dope that he respects the game. That you know what I'm saying? There's so many motherfuckers that come in that don't even respect the game.
I didn't even think about this. Maybe nobody thought about this. Is it a difference between the doorman at the club or a bouncer at the club start doing stand up? Is it any different?
No, I mean Patrice was the
Patrice
doorman.
was a doorman.
A lot of people, Ari Shaffir was a doorman.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
But I think,
But a
once
lot of
you-
people were
but
something else.
Yeah, but when you put your
Right?
put your work in,
Some people
I
were
was a
teachers, some
stripper
people were
for 10 years.
scientists.
Nigga, what-
Yeah, some people were different jobs, and then you move on to.
What's the man? What's the boy from what you call it? Doctor.
Dr. Chuck, Dr.
Dr. Ken Jung. Yeah, he used to play guitar up in the comic strip. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but see, everybody's come from a lot of professions, or graduated this. I was gonna be this, but I started doing comedy. Left their jobs to do comedy. A lot of people have done that shit.
I think it just started.
You'd have probably made
With
your
you-
father prouder if you'd have stayed and done.
Hey, I'm like Godfrey. I slept on the streets of New York, homeless for a year to do.
You know that he slept on the streets of New York.
When I say homeless, I know people get that homeless, but I'm talking about homeless. Not sleeping in somebody's car.
Like how you look right now.
Yeah, pretty much. No, worse than this. No, because I took a shower today. I'm talking about eating out the trash cans. I remember taking Kareem there when I used to get the day old bug. Y'all used to make fun of me. I had the day old bakery.
I never made fun of you, nigga.
And I'll be like, hey, who want a bagel? Because I used to be so excited that I used to get free bagels from this place because the dude felt bad with me. I was like, I got bagels and donuts. He would give them to me.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that, Rip. I remember Rip.
When Rip was damn.
Yeah,
when Rip told me he was homeless, I said,
You got him from a person. McDonald's.
No, they would put the bag and he just leave it for me.
Yeah,
He would just leave it on the steps.
Just like McDonald's do that. They throw it in a dumpster.
Yeah.
And it's already in a bag though.
Yeah.
You ate from that?
Yeah. I've been homeless before.
Oh, so you feel my pain.
Houston?
Yeah. I ain't world homeless, yes.
I've been home. I was homeless in London, in Brazil, in the world.
You know, as soon as
I've been a bum in Brazil, a bum in.
As soon as I said Houston, I was like, oh fuck. You're like, you motherfucker.
Dude, I feel your pain. And I was homeless with my daughter, so I used to have to go into the hotels and get the milk.
Pursuit of happiness, the real one.
So that was a different experience.
Wow, how old was your daughter?
She was 2.
Yeah.
She was 2.
I remember.
2 years old.
Yeah.
How's your daughter now?
She's 17, man.
Mine is 23.
Crazy.
What you say?
Mine 23.
Mine 2.
Oh, wow.
Take care.
2 years old, man.
Godfrey believes in abortion, so he has none.
Yeah.
My pullout game is like inside fastball.
Oh. That's dope.
Ball 2.
I'm really glad that I was just a fly on the wall on this one.
Well, I was like, you guys, I think you guys would be good for it to come in. You engaged in them, you know. It was cool, man.
I got cussed out about the McGriff thing. I was like, oh,
yo, dude, that was hilarious. We sat there. He goes, "You want to do some crime shit?" I was like, no, T.I., no, there's no crime. It was just a cartoon dog. But he's a very
pause. I was
dude.
like,
But he's a credible dude. He's
very credible.
He's a credible dude.
Very
You
credible.
say what but that's how your words have power, when you tell the truth and you back it up with action. So, I mean, it's whatever. But, I mean, I think motherfuckers, it's nice, for me, it's nice to just see a nigga that give a fuck about the game. Because there's so many niggas that don't give a fuck about the game, and you be like, it's a clown-ass nigga. And it don't matter if he got 1 million followers and fucking making money. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Fuck your money. Fuck you. Have some fucking respect for yourself. Have some fucking credibility. Because without that, what the fuck are you? You're just a clown. You a clown-ass nigga.
clowns make a lot of money.
Yeah, nigga.
Ringling Brothers.
Yeah,
they got a college.
Nigga, I'm not putting no fucking rubber nose on.
They went out of business.
Oh, they
they done with the elephants and
Circus Soleil.
Yeah,
Murdered that.
Murdered that. No, it was the elephant. It was the elephant shit.
Circus Soleil.
The animal cruelty got rid of that shit. But Universal Soul Circus still out here. Because they don't do nothing but ducks and
All they
puppies.
got is ducks.
And puppies and goldfish.
Is that ducks? They got ducks?
They got pit bulls. Nigga.
I wish I hadn't been up since 3:30 in the morning.
Man, I'm sorry.
I wish I hadn't, because boy.
Yeah, a little more.
I made that link though. Give a fuck. And then when I called you, man, it was dark. I was like, God damn, I fucking like what? This is very importante. Yo, what were you gonna say?
I'm glad I was there.
Were you gonna say something?
No, you good.
No, yeah. So, go. What were you gonna, so who's is that? Are we good? Everybody's
I
good?
think we good.
I think it was a great episode.
I
man.
thought it was
That was
a good
great
episode. It needed
man.
to happen, you know.
And I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm alive because I was like, and when he was talking, he's like, "And see, you need to keep that shit out your." I was like, "Here it comes." It's like, so it's there. It's been done. So you know what I mean. I didn't want to. I wanted to get it done quick because cats are like, "Yo, man, how could you?" People are like, "You talking about that pro-black shit, man? But what the fuck, man? Why you gonna put?" You know what I mean? I'm like, you're not
It's like
making sense, son.
It's like an onion of how much blame they gave you. It's like every time you just peel back another layer of
They
how
were blaming me.
how they got at you.
And they got mad at me, and I wasn't even talking like these other comics. I wasn't even saying that.
What's called was I saw a video with what's his name? Not Charlemagne. What's the dude?
Envy?
Envy was like, what if it was Dave or Chris Rock went after the I'm like, them niggas wouldn't have did that. Niggas don't do that. I mean, just out of respect, because I think as a I think we got a certain level of respect for each other. Like, you just don't shit on a motherfucker. If you respect the motherfucker, you don't shit on him like that. And that wasn't his fault, because he, how would he know that?
But he said, I'm gonna up the ante. I'm gonna pack the room. I said, that's not a doubt. Shit, yeah. I know that. That's not a doubt. It's just I'm thinking as a comedian in the comedy culture, like, oh, okay. But I never even said anything about him going up after me. I said, he's doing comedy? Okay.
But there's plenty of bitch-ass niggas in the comedy game that talk shit, backbite. No, that's always the case.
Yeah.
Majority of niggas is fucking ain't built for that, and they don't want the smoke. When you confront a nigga, niggas don't really want the smoke. So you gonna get that.
I came for the smoke.
I get you. I mean, you confronted it.
I had to face the smoke.
Yeah.
I faced the smoke, everyone. I faced the fuego. So no one can say shit to me. They can fucking, now you can say, talk all your shit. I faced the, and they'll be like, you know you was scared. I said, first of all, I ain't trying to battle his ass. You know what I mean? I like Atlanta. I like Houston. Ali.
What?
Ali. I like Houston.
Man, I'm tired.
I know. That's why I'm talking loud to you, because it's hilarious. I love Houston. I have all this energy and you have none.
I know. You shitting on me right now, too.
Yeah, he has none.
Because when he gets rest, I'm fucked. He's going to be like, nigga, yo ass.
I just know it was a good conversation. Everybody chimed in. I'm glad everybody was on there.
I'm glad it was good.
You gonna edit it or you gonna leave it raw?
No, we're gonna leave it raw, man. I mean, if there's some shit, maybe like the parts that were paused or whatever.
Like if there's a connection
pause,
issue.
if there's connection issue.
Take all that out.
Yeah,
I
man.
understand.
And it needed to happen. Everyone's like, yo, we want to watch this. I said, cool, because it was like, why don't you all do a verse? I said, it's not a battle, bro.
It's a verse.
Because we were good.
How you gonna do a verse?
We was laughing and chilling in the afternoon. Nick was like, yeah, man, that's some, here, talk. I said, I want to do FaceTime with him. And he goes, man, it ain't even all that, man. But we squashed it already. It wasn't even a battle, like, it was one of the things where I'm gonna come.
Want that shit though?
What you say?
Niggas always want that stirring up shit. Niggas in the comments.
Man, in the comments, they like, yo, man, that's why, man, your ass ain't doing shit in your career. That's why niggas some passion. I was like, oh, God. It's always that shit. Yeah, that's why your ass ain't in the movies like on my other motherfuckers, man. You could have been Spider-Man. This is what happened, she.
It was people in your comments.
Oh, man, you should hear the shit. There was different. They take that opportunity. There's a few, but most of them were like this. You didn't hate on them. Nah, you was good. You didn't hate them. You didn't do nothing that was hateful. I said that my intention wasn't hate at all. And even when you say some shit, even sometimes when you say some shit, you go, they gonna probably twist this shit. You go, I mean it this way, but they probably gonna twist that motherfucker. Watch what they do. And this is not the only occasion. It's I go blah 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 blah. You go, they gonna twist that shit.
You talking about the I started the Proud Boys, nigga, by them niggas twisting my shit. So what the fuck is you? Nigga, I didn't even know. I twisted shit, nigga. If you don't learn that shit, niggas will take your words and start a white supremacist group, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, I appreciate it, man. I had a lot of fun on it, man. Thanks for inviting me, man.
I'm glad you came, man.
Yes, sir.
Because here's another thing too, is because I know there was a time where motherfuckers wouldn't give Rip a chance to get on stage at the fucking All. Remember that?
I remember all that.
A lot of motherfuckers who didn't let him do shit, like nothing, and just having the privilege of working with Rip on the Nick Cannon show, because he's executive comedy producer on the show. And he just telling me this shit, like all the shit that he does do for Nick and Wildin' Out and all. He juggles a bunch of hats, man.
I've written for Cedric. I wrote for Cedric on Barber Battle. I've written for Anthony Anderson. Wrote his whole 30-minute special. I wrote Brandon special. I wrote for a lot of people.
Like a machine. And then to hear people go, yeah, they didn't give me this. They didn't. I go, God damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. He went from eating bagels, old dumb bagels,
That nigga
that
still eat old bagels.
he went from
tell by my
pursuit of he went to pursuit of happiness to selling out.
Body look like old bagels now. Right? You got an old body bagel, Rip.
to selling
crazy.
selling out the Barclay 4 times in a row. Am I right?
I've sold out every. You know, to be told, if you check my poster, I've sold out every single arena in the United States. Every single one of them. They play basketball there. I've sold it out. And I remember coming to Houston, and I was coming the same week. Jay came right after that. I came that same week.
Jay,
and I sold it. Jay-Z, when he went on, it was like when Jay-Z came to Houston, and I was there the week after. Everybody told me it's not gonna rock, and we sold that bitch out. I sold probably 6,000 tickets the first day.
Shit.
But it all started because, like, and anybody from New York could tell you, at one point, because people wouldn't put me on, I had so many rooms. I honestly can say I ran it, because you couldn't come to New York without me having like 14, 15 rooms.
You had more than talent, probably.
I had more than everybody, because when I had my rooms, I had like 8, and then when Rashid died, I remember I'm from Rashid, you know, rest his soul, died. I ended up having to do his rooms too, so that's what made it just like ridiculous.
What year was that like?
I ran it for like, what did I say, 4 years? Yeah, 4 years. Yeah.
Damn. That shit is incredible.
That was sad. That was one of the worst days to me in comedy when Rashid died. It was just,
I was with him the night before.
Wow.
At Squads.
So you was out of town then?
No, Squads. When he was
No,
in.
y'all had just came back in town.
Yes.
Yeah, y'all just came back in town. I just left. He told me to wait on him.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was in Queens, and he's like, yo, I'm coming into town. I got a spot. I'm like, man. I said, but I'm flying out. He's like, man, wait on me. And I was like, I got to go do something. Like, the people who know my connection with certain people, like Dominique, it's like it went just like this. Dominique got called, and then she called me next. I remember where I was standing at, because I had just literally left New York. And this is somebody who I sat in the car with in the projects, and he pulled out a laptop that didn't have no type of Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi wasn't even big like that yet, because he was writing on Puffy and everything. And he said, yo, look, they got me a laptop and some new teeth. I said, man, don't ever do that in front of me again. Don't you ever chomp at me. And that was my man. So I remember me and him rode in the cab together. It was crazy. Is me and K-Dub rode to the audition together. I mean, to the what's the shit? What I'm talking about? To the warm up where we had to go do our clothes.
The clothes and shit.
The
Bad Boys of Comedy.
The tech.
We did Def Jam.
Oh, Def Jam.
Sound check.
We had to go sound check
all that shit,
wardrobe and all that. Me and K-Dub rode together. But when it was time to tape the show, me and Rashid rode together. Cause he just wanted me to see these Gucci shoes that he was gonna wear. These Gucci sneakers. He's like, oh, son.
Yeah, that's how he did it.
You can't even watch. When they send in your cab, don't even worry about it. Ride the cab with me. I want you to see my shit.
That's Rashid.
Loved it, man.
That's awesome, man. Yo, this was good. You know, glad you guys came. Thank you guys for coming. It's like the Knights of the Round Table.
Yes, and they can catch you on the Man Panel tomorrow.
Man Panel tomorrow. I'm doing the Man Panel tomorrow on the Nick Cannon Show. Doing 2 episodes. And you on it too?
Nah, just you and a couple other people.
Me and some other people. The Dr. Ish is on there. And so I'm doing the Man Panel. Be on there talking about relationships and things like that. Maybe sex, maybe anal, broad. What do you say?
You East Coast cats don't never put no. You know, I don't ask because you know I'm a juggernaut. But you know, if I be listening to all these things y'all be doing together, Rip, and I be like, they don't never invite me.
That's not true.
When?
I invited you to this.
No. We talking about shows.
What shows?
He trying to plug me in.
All these little TV shows y'all be on. Don't worry about it. I got myself.
No, you're filming a movie. Did you tell me about that?
I'm not filming a movie. One of my friends that in comedy,
One
you know
of
what I'm
your
saying,
friends.
who from Houston,
Yeah.
he wrote a show, and he was like, yo, man, on second season, I'm gonna bring you on. I'm like, yeah.
Is it that?
That's it.
I know what it
Misdemeanor.
is. No, it's ISO.
So
Kevin
so,
ISO.
because that's how
I
family,
know Kevin
that's how
ISO. Have you
family
talked
do.
to him about
that's
me?
How, that's how family do.
No, I know
He's
Kevin ISO.
he's Nigerian. I don't have to talk
And he
about
didn't
you.
say shit to me.
Because you're not from Houston.
Fuck, he's
See how
from
that-
Houston?
Yeah.
But Houston's little Nigeria.
Yeah, I told you.
But
Don't
I'm
listen to
here, and I'm like, Kevin, I want to do your shit, misdemeanors and shit, right?
Wow.
What is it, misdemeanor? What's it? No, it's Brooklyn. What is the fuck is it?
Flatbush misdemeanor.
Ooh, I
See
said
how you-
misdemeanors,
see how
and you
you do
sat
that?
there acting like
I
was
just
wrong.
said I let you sit in it.
Because I get misdemeanors. I threw misdemeanors out. He couldn't remember the first one.
It's
stew in
fucking
it.
amnesia.
I let you just stew in it.
I let you stew in your dumbness. Yo, you listen. If there's
I don't ever get invited to do the ball class.
Hey, dude, don't. I ain't, every show I've ever done, I put
Ask
myself on. I've
Rip puts
never
people
I've
on.
never gotten on anything. Nobody
That's
ever
what I'm
called
saying.
Rip and
will
said,
put on
"Hey,
a
Rip."
unicyclist. He don't give a
Bam.
fuck.
This is the reason why
You ever wanna do?
I've always been my own man because I never
Watch this.
I never got
I
invited
own
to
my
anything.
own club. It's called Stars in Long Island. You're more than welcome to a weekend whenever you like. I've never ever had a long conversation with Ali Siddiq ever in my life. I've met him like 3 or 4 times. It's probably the most we've ever talked in life.
Now look at this.
What
See
we
how
met-
I bring
what we
the
met?
Giants
Bring
together.
people together.
Yeah,
Huh?
we must have met
What
in
you
the
about,
past.
Yes.
Listen.
Doing rooms together. I was like, "What up, Chuck? What up, sir? What's going on?" That's all we ever spoken to each other.
This is why.
And I've been a fan because I love your jail special when you did your jail special.
You see what I'm saying? So now,
But see, look how he just said it. And the moment that I said it, and me and him never had dialogue. You're more than welcome to Stars whenever you want to. It's the whole weekend.
Dude, he
and what I
always
do with
has
my
shows,
comedy
dude.
club, it's a performance space. Not only do I have it's comedy, but it's a 300 seat. It's full stage, bar in the back, so it's like perfectly set up for comedy. And we do comedy shows, but it's a performance space. I give my comedians the entire door. And then if they hit after I hit a certain quota, which is the staff, I give them a percentage of liquor. So I'm trying to start that so we can actually get those real numbers what we're supposed to be getting. Because a lot of people don't understand when you do a comedy club, even if you do 300 seaters, they give you the door, and you're doing $20 a seat, you're making $6,000 a show. $6,000 a show. They got that bar, and that bar is doing $40 to $50 per person. So they're getting 50 minimum.
Yeah,
They're getting
minimum.
50 minimum. So you 300, they getting 15,000 while you walking away with 6,000 talking about you cleared it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
So I'm
the
gonna
numbers.
change that culture. Give me time. I'm gonna change that culture so they can give us those deals. Because what they don't tell you is that black and minority and Spanish all minority comedy does better. Our numbers are better
Way better than the white- yeah,
any
it's a fact.
other. When it comes to alcohol and beverage sales, we drink more than anybody,
That's fucked up.
and we get the least.
Yeah, we always the consumers, dog.
And we get the least. And I'm out here trying to change that. So I got one
That's
location
awesome.
now. I'm probably open up a couple more.
That's dope.
And I
I ain't
want
never
people
heard
to do that
nobody
so we
say I'm
can
giving you
change
part of the bar.
yeah,
course.
see, yeah, Rip is on some paying motherfuckers.
That nigga, I ain't
He makes
never heard a
people's
nigga say I'm
pockets
giving
fat.
you part of the bar.
Now, Ali, you see what I just did?
Half the time you can't get the whole door.
Fucking connection, man.
No. That's how I
Ali.
started doing arenas.
See, I say shit in jest to make other people feel all right. Hey man, if you want to ask people for something, man, go ahead and ask them. See how I just did. But I don't. I'm a self-made man, so I'm always be cool. But the thing is, I always want to collaborate with people.
Of course. Hell
Man,
yeah.
'cause that's the thing. Because it's in comedy, it's none of this what I see them white boys do.
Man, they collaborate all the fucking time.
They don't give a damn. You had to be dude come in and just move the cup.
Right.
Every movie you coming in
They got a cup
pouring water.
producer, they got a
click,
cup producer, air producer. They fucking work with each other.
I'm talking about, and the grips.
Yes, they
I'm talking. They keeping the whole
Yes, they
shit.
do.
You know, they look out, man, and with damn, they're not even cliquish because they'll put this how crazy that shit is. They do. They'll have a click. And then they click and expand.
Have a click
and have,
on the clickety click.
They have several clicks.
Sleeper cells.
Keep clicking.
You know what I'm saying? Keep fucking
Sleeper
clicking.
cells.
And then you'll see some young group of white boys come on. You be like, who they connected to? They click, 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 click. You click that shit right back up to goddamn, what's my boy? Drew Barrymore. You just come from her camp. You know, she
Yeah,
come from that,
real.
you know,
Our shit be.
Seth Rogen and all
it's
this
the truth.
shit.
Yeah.
And they all, and the way they do it, they'll all feature for each other. Boom, boom, boom. And then that person will start getting their own shit, doing their theater. This shit is so fucking crazy.
But it's not us though. It's really not us.
What is it? What is
it's
it?
the temperament of they tell us only one at a time. So
that's how they do it.
The Guardians and the old dudes, when he said that Kings of Comedy thing, those Guardians closed the gate. They was like, yeah, we want to keep eating forever. Yeah. And then people don't just let you. They don't. When the last time as many people as you wrote for, or many people as you worked with, when did somebody say, let's produce your special? When did somebody go, hey, let me do this? You know so many people in power.
Word.
Because they don't do that.
Yeah.
And it's because they feel like once I do that, I'm gonna disappear.
You know what the thing
Chappelle is doing it now, not to cut you off.
He's just not starting doing it.
He's just not.
Tiffany Haddish did that.
But
Tiffany did it first, and then Chappelle was like, "Oh, I gotta let me do something."
You know, some other people did it.
Who?
Kev did 50 Cent.
Kev do everybody.
Kevin did.
That. But Rodney Dangerfield had put.
We're talking about black.
Yeah. Then you had you had what's called Rodney Perry when he did that bouncing. Rodney Perry produced that that bounce thing. Then you have whatever Comedy View was,
but that wasn't a comedian. That was the broadcaster company.
Yeah.
And Rodney Perry
the streaming.
No, I think Rodney Perry was behind a little bit more. Just hosted.
The streaming services, all the streaming services is changing the game because you need so much more content. So like even when they doing movies now, there was a time when black film was a genre. Like if it's black people, that's the genre. It could be a Western, it could be a love story, it could be a horror film, but it was just being black was the genre. And now with all these streaming services, you have this need for so much more content that motherfuckers are actually able to produce their own stories, tell black stories, and
Thank God.
And so now you can have a black story that's a romantic comedy. You can have a black story that's a horror. You can have a black story that's a Western, which that was never the case before.
No. It was harder.
Yeah, because it was the gatekeepers was like you said, it was just let one in at a time. So
thank God technology has loosened the fucking power, man. Whew. It's still there, but you can. I've seen. Like when I'm watching on streaming, I go, "What the fuck show is this?" You'll see like a whole genre of motherfucker. Like, which is great.
Used to be where if a nigga had a show, you knew he had a show. Now you got a motherfucker on a show on Amazon Prime 5 seasons, and you didn't even know he had the show because you just don't. Don't fuck with that streaming service. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity, man. Thank you for having me on the show.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And hey, we wrapping this up. I'm gonna go around the horn real quick. Where can they find you there, Rip?
Well, let's see. They can find me.
Are you playing that music, or what's y'all doing? There you go.
Okay. Well, you can check Rip Michaels out, of course. I will be at the Barclays Center April 9th, the United Center in Chicago, and the Capital One Arena all in April. You can catch me in those things. And you can catch me on my new television show on NBC Peacock called Urban Eats and Treats, where I go to urban neighborhoods and show them that we got great stuff to eat in our environments, and that we're not just check cash places and liquor stores, that we have infusions and chefs. And I do it, and I take all my celebrity friends with me. Like I had Shag, Michael B, so many different people, Anthony Anderson, all these different stars you'll see me just go with and take them on this journey, and they take me to their favorite places to eat. So it's really cool. So just shouting out to a lot of businesses and has a business owner. I felt that that's something that needs to be done.
Nice. At Rip Michaels, folks. Yo, Ali.
What up, though?
Where can they find you, brother?
Oh, man, I'll be at the Comedy Connection in Rhode Island, Providence. Unprotected Sex comes out February 25th.
Epics.
Epics. Just did I on that new special coming, 2 new albums getting ready to drop. You know me. I'm always doing me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, Dante!
I want to plug my podcast, relationship podcast, Man School 202. That's my thing. I'm in the city. I'm at the Strip in Stand Up New York all this weekend, just running around doing spots. But the podcast is my baby.
Congratulations, man.
Got to get you on too.
Whenever. I'm definitely with
Man School 202. Dante Nero. And me, you know me. Follow me on Comedian Godfrey. That is the motherfucking, there you go. Comedian Godfrey is my Instagram, and they blocked my live again. I don't know what the fuck. I can't figure out this Instagram shit. Blocked my live. Can't go on live again. Anyway, this week I am at the Dayton Funny Bone in Ohio. Dayton Funny Bone, December, what the fuck? February 25th and 26th. You understand me? And then, March 3rd through the 6th, New Brunswick, New Jersey. Stress Factory. Chicago, I'm coming. Chicago Improv. The 10th through the 13th of March, Chicago Improv in Schaumburg. Schaumburg. And you know what I'm saying? And keep watching the Nick Cannon show. We write the comedy on there. Aha!
When does this come on? I didn't even know. When did this come out? When did we air this?
When is this coming out? Like today, tomorrow?
It's live on the
This
site
is live
tonight, and then it goes live on YouTube.
Oh, shit. They gonna kill me. All right, man. Flint, Michigan, the 25th, the 26th, the Grand Rapids, Michigan, 27th, Rochester, New York, and the Catskills, the 28th.
Nice. Rip Michael. Hey, guys.
They was gonna kill me. I'm like,
Guys, go to podcastmerch.com. Podcastmerch.com. We got merchandise, guys. Podcastmerch.com. You guys, we got t-shirts, we got tank tops,
that's so funny.
we got sweatshirts, we got hats, we got caps. Does it come up? No? There it is. There's my G symbol. Yeah, we got all that shit. Go to podcastmerch.com and grab some merch and be part of the family, folks. That's very importante. Also, my Night Owls t-shirts, Godfrey and the Night Owls, huh? How about go to thesilverroom.com to get it. $30, extra small to XXX. Godfrey and the Night Owls. That's what was created over the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? All that good ass shit, huh? All right, guys, that's all we got. We out of here. Thank you. We out, bitches.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.